Good morning. Today we are making some sourdough toast. I like to call it, I don't know, it's a very bright and vibrant toast, and also sourdough is the only really digestible bread. And I recognize that I'm not gonna just cut out a diet or cut out foods that I enjoy. I just need to do healthier options until I start eating whole plant-based fruits and vegetables more often. But today we're gonna eat some really good sourdough toast with some veggies on top for breakfast, and I'm super excited. So let's go. Let's get it poppin'. Let's get it poppin'.
Alright, so most of the items that I have are from Trader Joe's. What you need is some fresh basil, some sourdough bread, and aroma tomato, also some Italian seasoning, everything bagel seasoning, and some salt, pepper, and some vegan butter or regular butter if you have it. It just gives that extra, salt taste, if you know what I'm saying.
The strawberries are not going on the toast, obviously, but you can. That might be a little good, actually. But the strawberries are just a side. I'm really trying to eat a lot of more color because it's delicious. It's the summertime. Everything's in season. I also recognize that I just want to feel better. I want to start my morning. I hear that the things that you eat, that you start your day with, really is what fuels you throughout the day. So that kind of makes sense, actually. But wow, I got you guys excited by my dishes. That's gross.
So go ahead and get your sourdough bread ready and put some butter on there. We're going to actually have the oven preheated to about 350, 375. While it's warming up, put that butter on that bread and then put it in the oven. It does not have to be heated all the way. You just want to get your butter melted so it glides on there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Next, we're going to rinse that tomato. Make sure it's nice and clean. It does not look that clean, but I promise you I washed it. Then next, we're going to go ahead and slice that tomato. Make sure you get about 4 to 6 slices just so that it fits all over your toast. Go ahead and take that toast out of the oven. Well, I guess it's technically not toast yet, but you know what I mean. But make sure that butter is nicely melted. Next, we're going to put our everything bagel seasoning on there. Go ahead and put as much as you like. And then we're gonna put our Italian seasoning on there. I'm so hyped, y'all. This is gonna taste so good. Next, put those freshly diced Roma tomatoes on there. And then we're gonna put the nice, fresh basil. Please use fresh basil because it is a difference in taste, I promise you. It's gonna taste so good once it comes out of the oven. Now we're going to place it back on the tray and then we're going to put it in the oven for about 5 to 7 minutes. Not too long at all. And there we have it. We have some fresh tomato toast on some sourdough bread, and we got some fresh strawberries on the side. I told you I wasn't putting it on the toast. And then we had some nice water just to cleanse, and there you have it, some fresh tomato toast. Y'all, this is my favorite go-to breakfast, and it's so cheap and it's so good. And I still feel like I have so much energy for just start the day. I hope you enjoy it and I hope you like it. Alright y'all, so the first thing we're going to be making is a fresh quinoa salad. It's so tasty and also so filling. What you're going to need is some green onion, some fresh dill, and obviously some quinoa. Get yourself some salt and pepper, a nice lemon, and some garlic. Now let's get started. Ooh. First, we're gonna go ahead and get that quinoa cooked. So we're gonna need 3.5 cups of water, and you're gonna need 2 cups of quinoa. Be sure to make sure that you rinse that quinoa and get that water boiling. Go ahead and set that temp to low so that your quinoa starts to simmer. Leave that uncovered, and we're gonna cook that for about 15 to 18 minutes. You know your quinoa will be done when it's translucent and there are white rings. Let's start chopping up some fresh herbs, shall we? I've always been a fan of chives, but I've never been a fan of dill up until I started making it with my ranch recipe and my quinoa salad. It's honestly so good and I love it. Don't forget that fresh garlic. Yes, y'all, garlic is amazing. It literally adds so much depth to a recipe. Honestly, I'm like obsessed with it. This is the sad part. Okay, so my quinoa was a little overcooked. It's definitely overcooked, but it's still bomb. Go ahead and transfer the green onions, dill, garlic into your bowl of quinoa. Then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I did not have olive oil on hand, and that's embarrassing. So I used vegetable oil. Don't be afraid to use that salt and pepper and taste and salt and pepper and taste. Then we're gonna mix, and lastly, some nice lemon juice. Y'all, this is like my favorite dish. Honestly, it's so filling. I love it with some tofu, and it literally just makes my whole day. I will definitely put that recipe in the description box below, and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.